Okay, just a few minute rant on Manchester United and Jose Mourinho and Alan Shearer yesterday on Match of the Day said Manchester United have been embarrassing. The whole club has been embarrassing, and I think they all have to share the blame. And I have to agree with him. I think it's. I mean, you'd never have got this when Sir Alex Ferguson was in charge. I mean, forget about the performances on the pitch. You've got this whole thing with Mourinho and Pogba. It's just absolutely laughable. Saying one of them has to go, and if Mourinho is planning on selling Pogba, let him rot in for reserves till January. You've got to make a statement. He's just letting Pogba do whatever he wants, and yeah, he's one of Manchester United's best players, but they're in such a big mess. And you look throughout the squad, and for defence, I think only Cardiff, Huddersfield, and maybe Newcastle have conceded more goals than Manchester United this season. And for especially a Jose Mourinho side and Manchester United, it's pathetic. And I think Mourinho has to take the blame for that one because he signed Eric Bailly and Victor Lindelof, and they have been pretty atrocious for Manchester United. They've still got injury prone Phil Jones. They've still got error prone Chris Smalling. It's just absolutely laughable, and you look in the midfield, Fred, he could turn out to be a decent signing, but they're so slow, and it's you look back to previous teams, and Manchester United are currently eighth. They've lost three out of the first eight games, and I fail to see. I think it's terrible for witch hunt that the media have on Mourinho, and it's they should just the club should just make a decision. They should sack him or stick with him till at least Christmas time, rather than just all this waiting around. No one knows what's happening. There's rumours Zidane's being lined up. Just sort it out and get on with it. Manchester United, they're not going to win the title this season, and they're going to be lucky at this rate to finish in the top four. And I did tweet yesterday when United were 2-0 home 2-0 down at home to Newcastle that the change was needed. It doesn't. Yes, they came back to win 3-2 Manchester United, and it was a great comeback. But that first half performance is unacceptable, regardless of the final result. They were 2-0 down. Newcastle were all over them. Newcastle should have been 4 or 5-0 up. It was a pathetic performance from Manchester United. They had two shots for the whole half, I think, and they just couldn't string a pass together. And you look at the team when Moyes took over, then Van Gaal and Mourinho, and it's no better. They are no better than they were under either of those managers. And I think they need yet another overhaul. For players, they're just not good enough. Are they good enough, or are they just not performing? I just think they're totally shot of confidence. I don't think a lot of the players are good enough. You look at for defence, Jones and Smalling, they're not good enough to be starting nearly every game for Manchester United based on their performances. The only ones who you would say you could see their long term ability wise, Pogba, Lukaku, and you struggle past that. You really do. I mean, Luke Shaw's been decent. Don't know enough about Fred yet. Even Matic is starting to make mistakes. Rashford and Martial are not getting a decent run in the team, and it's just a big mess. And Mourinho doesn't do himself any favours. Mourinho's so miserable in his press conferences, and he loves to play the victim. And he either needs to be sacked now, or they need to stick with him, give him a few quid in January, get him to sign a defender, and if things don't improve, then you can sack him. But I just think for witch hunt is unnecessary. Like I say, it happened to Van Gaal before, and it happened to David Moyes. And for a club I support, Manchester United, I'm actually at the stage where I don't care if they lose because I'm just sick of watching them because it's just the team I watched growing up. It's just a different team altogether. There's no there's very little heart in that side. Even when Manchester United under Sir Alex Ferguson didn't perform well, you could tell the players were trying. They had the individuals, but there's no strong leaders in this team, and it's very worrying times for Manchester United. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think Mourinho should stay? Do you think he should go? Who do you think should replace him? Should Zidane? I mean, Zidane, I don't know if he is the right man because at Real Madrid he's done a good job, but he already had all the players there. He had the players there already. At Manchester United, is he going to be able to get the best out of these players? Are they good enough? Who else is available? It's a difficult situation. They're in a bit of a mess, and I think we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But performance-wise, they've been very poor this season. And yeah, I've gone on a bit of a rant there, but let me know what your thoughts are. I just think the club are viewed as a bit of a joke at the moment, to be honest.